Okay, hello. If you saw my last tutorial, and you don't have to have seen my last tutorial by the way, I mentioned that I discovered something in Affinity Photo that was very useful for speeding up my workflow. Well, it's to do with assets. I had used assets before, but I didn't know something in particular about them. But I'm just going to explain what assets are in Affinity Photo. So assets is a way of storing regularly used images, graphics or logos or whatever within Affinity Photo itself, so you can have a way of quickly recalling them into your workflow. So I'm just going to show you how it works and how to access it here. So you come into View, scroll down here to Studio, go across, and it's the third one down, Assets. There we go, and now you've got your Assets panel here. Now I think it's quite useful to just pop this into that panel there, so you've got quick access all the time. There we go. So what assets are is a way of, like I say, putting things into your, you can see I've put a couple here into one particular folder into folders. So let's assume I want to make a new category. You can categorize them, by the way, so they're not all in one here. So I can come here, I'll click on create new category, and I'm going to call this let's have a look. I will call this rename category. It's called it Assets 2 by default. I'm going to call it Logos Demo. Oh. Logos Demo. Okay. So there we go. So it's Logos Demo, and we're in Logos Demo now. And if I want to add this icon or graphic, whatever it is, to Logos Demo, I come across here into my assets, click on this button here, click on add from selection, there we go, and now it's popped it into there within my Logos Demo folder. Okay, if I just click on this one here and see assets, well, I've got other assets, that's in the very top folder. If I click on Logos Demo, that's in that one. So what does that mean? What that means is if I've got my space here, my workspace, I can just come over here, grab it, move it across, bing, there it is. Okay, and I can still manipulate that as you want, and if I want to, there we go, another one and another one, and of course you can have lots in here. So that really speeds up your workflow, and obviously you don't have to have one, you can have multiples of these. Now what I discovered, and to be honest I had been using it for a while, was that you can basically work not just with single images, but you can work with layers and groups. So I'm just going to show you this here. This was kind of a revelation to me here. So let me just come into my assets here. So here's a really good example where I made this kind of text. It was like a glitch text type thing. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is really, to be honest. There we go. Let's pop it up there, and I'm just going to change it as I wish. So basically taking the standard one, I've just changed it as I wanted. And there you go. Now the thing about that is, when I made it, I thought this would be useful to use in a different, I might want to use this again. It took me a few minutes to make it because it consists of several layers, several colors and a few adjustments and whatnot. And I thought, well, I don't want to spend 5 minutes making that again. So I thought, well, I'll just see if it works in assets, and sure enough it does. And not only does it bring in what you might think of the image, it actually brings in all of the working layers. So I can still go in here and I can change anything. I can change the text, I can turn ones off and on, and it's just like I've created it all afresh, but all the adjustment layers are here, which is great. So that's basically what I wanted to explain. So it doesn't have to be text, it can be something else. And I can go in here and turn bits on and off, and I can think, oh yeah, that's good, I remember that, I want to change this about it. Yeah, I mean, you get the idea. So there you go. So assets aren't just limited to single images or logos or JPEGs or whatever. They include all of this information. So make good use of it. Take care.